players on the top boards. Obviously, one will play with Liaquan Liam from Vietnam. Liam, it's his first appearance on our top boards, but I mean, I think he was the world Blitz champion a few years ago. So also very, very dangerous player. Yu Yan Yi faces Ding Liren.
Players handshake, and there
And the
we have the
games-
first
The
meet.
game has started, and it starts with e4, I guess. Yeah, it looks like it's e4, e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, knight goes to c3, and d4. So, for knight's d4 variation, the line which is known to be pretty drawish. So, well, I'm wondering what Artemiev wants to do. I mean, does he simply want to make a draw against the world champion, or
Why not?
yeah, I mean, to try at least, right? So takes, bishop to d3. Black has castled. Yeah, well, they're playing just too quickly. I'm not in time to see what is... I mean, not in time to follow their game. Yeah. He's trying to go for this forcing draw in this line. So that's the... So both castled, black played d5, e5, c5, bishop g5 happened. Carlsen has played, yeah, I'm not sure what. Bishop g5, c7, c6, knight goes to a4. Artemiev plays it very, very quickly. Knight a4, h6, bishop to h4. Well, it's just that some people play this position for a win with white as well. So I would not be absolutely relaxed for Magnus Carlsen. Rook e8 and c4 played. Artemiev, it seems to be his repertoire opening, at least for Rapid and Blitz, because he has played
very fast moves.
He has played it very, very quickly. On the other boards, on board 2, Anand against Krishuk, it's Rui Lopez. The symmetrical Grunfeld for Peter Swidler again, but this time he is white against Jan Nepomniachtchi, so he plays the same position he was playing in the previous round. So far, he only made draws, Peter Swidler. I think, yeah, it's been 2 draws for him, 3 draws for him already today, so he's still on +5. Yeah, the situation didn't change for those who were on +5. They keep making draws, but it's only been one decisive game in both players on +5. Okay, Carlsen is thinking of the c2, c4. Well, I have to say, this line is really annoying for the players who want to play for a win with black, because white is very, very solid in there. I mean, there are quite a few ways to get decent position with black. I mean, not here, but early on, like after that, let's say, there are a few ways. You are not forced to play d5. You can opt for systems with d6. Yeah, but to get some real fight, it's not easy at all. So let's see if Magnus will manage to, let's say, to get the game, or it will be just another draw, which might be not a bad outcome for Magnus Carlsen, because well, the other pairs are also very, very tough. Don't see someone winning easily. In the ladies section, what do we have?
In the ladies section, we have Ju Wenjun facing Ekaterina Atalik.
So Atalik managed to win her last game as well, right? So now she has a shot to actually try to upset the leader. Atalik has the black pieces, and the Catalan was played here. So absolutely fine, absolutely well known to that moment. White plays b3, knight to e1, g5, and knight e4. So one more time trying to see his
So still
two
this
bishops advantage. Yeah. But yeah, well, I said two bishops advantage, but I'm not sure if black will have an advantage even in this case, because his queenside pawn structure is seriously compromised. That's the first time Artemiev starts thinking. He might want to keep the bishop as well, because he can play bishop c7 or a3.
And this is very unusual situation when Carlsen has less time than
falls behind
his
on
opponent.
Yeah, that's really not very usual one. Fedoseev against Buksenji is in progress. Anand Grishuk looks promising, so I think we will stay there for a short while, and if this one will finish in a draw like in few moves, then okay, it will not finish in a draw in few moves. I think Magnus wants to play even this position. It's very important for him, of course. If he wins, now he wins with black, it might be the full point for him, right? Because it might be the full point lead, and then it's a draw in the last round will be enough. It depends on whom he's going to be,
Svidler and Nepomniachtchi already made draw, so
yes,
they cannot catch up by the
Carlsen,
points.
yeah, Grishuk, Anand, okay, we don't know what will happen, but fair chance for a draw as well. Grishuk repeats the white color, just understand. I mean, that was his crazy game we were observing against whom it was.
Can we go on the board 5 Wang Hao?
Board 5 Wang Hao versus leg 1. Yeah.
Wang Hao also has 9 points, sharing from second
Wang
place.
Hao and against leg 1 Guillaume. Yeah, that's the position. Alap in Sicilian with d5 queen d5. That's the current position. And what was so interesting that we had to some f6 might be a bit unusual, but on the other hand, check from a4, knight d7, bishop e3, takes f6. I think black is perfectly fine. If you trade, black is, just takes with the bishop, you help black to develop, so the knight has to go back, and I'm not even sure where it goes.
For example, on f3.
So you mean like f6 is not
E6
very pleasant, yeah? Can I just go? Yeah, maybe it's nice actually to trade. I mean, without the rooks, black is totally
Very
fine,
okay.
right? I mean, if all the rooks are coming off. The thing is, now it's white to move, so white might want to try something. And by the way, how about bishop d3? How about bishop d3? Because if this exchange happens, then I think it favors white, who still has the target on c6.
Is very weak. I think it's gonna be in losing 2 moves.
Yeah, but then what do you do if you don't trade? I mean, what do you do? Because c6 is hanging.
e6, bishop c4.
Bishop e6, heading to b3, or no? I mean, I can take, it seems. Rook c6, because I mean bishop d7 is check from h7. Bishop b3 is bishop c2.
But first, black can play rook d8 to pin the
other
bishop.
Rook maybe. c6, the other rook to d8. Maybe bishop d1, and then you go bishop d7.
He goes for bishop d3.
He does play bishop d3. Yeah, once again, as you correctly pointed out, that if white wants a draw, then bishop d3 and bishop e6 is not an issue, because he can go bishop c4. Magnus takes. Magnus takes, but then it's only white who can be better. Takes a5.
Oh, wait a moment. This pawn is
takes rook a8.
No, again.
Rook a8. So he settled for a draw, it seems. He settled for a draw. Knight b6, and now you'll have to exchange on f3, and it will be just a draw. 3 versus 3 on 1. Well, actually h6 is still weak.
It will go 3. 3, 2.
It's still a draw, right? ba5.
Goes on b5.
But it's kind of same, right? So he'll take. No, it's not. it's not exactly the same, because after rook c6 there is this scene, rook e1.
G4?
Ah, no, there is nothing. Yeah, wait, but if
he has to play G4
check
first.
and g4 threatening rook e1. Still, I find it difficult to believe. Knight c3, rook d1. Yeah, the king is not great, but...
Okay, now he can go on rook e1 and rook e3.
Ah, there is a little trap, because, yeah, now I realize, because if you take, you lose after this, and g4,
and rook opens.
and the rook on 5th rank. Yeah, I mean, I felt like this
Such a
king is in the day.
tricky.
Yeah, so